front of a crowd, but now we'll see if they can overcome that, because Big obviously were not scared against Furia. They had that incredible comeback. It didn't matter that everyone was cheering against them.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome. I'm actually really excited for this game. I got high hopes for 9Z here. Starting on the T side of Nuke, their own map pick. They're going to open up towards Ramp Room. It's the dualies in the hands of Crimbo, in both hands of Crimbo. And back away. He had a little bit of support. Back to the upper bomb site. They pulled the rotation away. Now they want this aggression out of the hut. That's one player. It's only one player committed. Sin's got the first kill, and still they don't know what's happening at the upper bomb site. But DJT has no chance.
No chance. Got in there alone and couldn't get an opening, couldn't get an angle, and was hoping someone would walk out not expecting him, but they certainly did. Down below, Kiddo already gets to decontamination. He'll put some shots out. Ramp. Occupied. Gets one, only one. Gets Buddha, but David is right back into it. Taps in, good find. That drops the bomb. And there's no utility right now. It's all on NQZ. He's gone. Crimbo with the kill.
Some very deadly teams alive. So if you have a chance to qualify, just get it over with.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. You can't risk going down to play some of these sharks that are in the water waiting for you down below.
Good advanced positioning for Max early on in the round, getting over to Secret, but once again, it's all going to depend on the other four players grouped up towards Ramp Room to be able to cause the rotation, to be able to apply pressure to the defense. Crimbo once again blinded and falls back.
Searson able to rotate over again. Inside the flames, they'll push him back. Now they've got some access to Ramp Room. Searson up the ladder instead, though, just in case they rotate all the way through. He'll go back down outside. David, meanwhile, taking his time. They've got a little bit to work with on the map, so they'll slow the pace and see what else they can find. And it is going to be Max that wants both approaches to lower. If Max gets this shotgun, though, he's almost going to have to bait out a shot on this. Shotgun's, if he crouches into it, that's going to make it too easy. AK upgrade now for Quito, but yeah, if they've gotten the stairs from Secret and the ramp, then Crimbo's in a lot of problems. Now he knows he only has to look one way, and he has his teammate beside him, as you can see inside of the control room door. Smoke out. That'll cover a box drop if they need to get away from that upper silo for Crimbo. It means he has to jump up, but he doesn't need to so far because he's got another kill. Flash out as well for a chance on the repeat. Molotov's going to force him left. He hits one more DGT, but then Tapson's on the flank, and headshot dink on David already. He's on 4. This one's done as well, and it's going to be 5th for Big.
Yeah, we need to start seeing 9Z find some openings, win some of these initial duels, initial fights. Big is very, very comfortable. They're rotating just about perfectly so far in this game in these first 5 rounds. And David can do nothing with 4 health. He's just got to save the AK-47 again. So 9Z in a little bit of a hole here on T-side Nuke. This time they switch it up. This time they bring numbers outside. David's going to be on the mini roof. Max and NQZ starting to use the outer wall, and there goes the first player. Good kill from Sin.
Tapson's still looking for it, but they're already across. DGT takes down Searson. That's the op gone already. He was trying to creep as well in toward Radio, trying to get more information and get aggressive and try and shrink the map, but Max has not won this duel yet. He's been aggressive. He's going to lose it out again. Crimbo slightly outside the corner, and Max thought he was tucked in further.
Yeah, a little bit of an off angle. That's twice now, as you mentioned. Max against the shotgun as well took an instant headshot, so he's not even getting any kind of a real chance to win that fight. Sharp play from Big down in Secret. I think that opening kill was a spam as well, maybe through the floor. That was the top mini player. NQZ spots that. There's the op impact that the desk was looking for, at least for the moment. Finding the equalizing kill into a 3-on-3. 2 players in the upper bomb site, 1 down low. That's Crimbo to defend B, all on his lonesome. But how do you find this one? 1 up in rafters, and Sin at an off angle for Mini. He's got the first kill, needs to be traded.
Good read. DGT needed that. He absolutely had to be quicker on it. Too worried about what was behind. Now Quito's going to get NQ. Gives Max a bit of room, but Searson makes no mistake on the first shot. Buddha falls. He has conceded the main entrance, though. Watched, however, by Quito. Good communication.
Yeah, nothing is working right now for 9Z. Not able to get any utility as well. These are nice, easy peeks for Searson with the off. No smoke in his eyes, nothing like that. Max trying to come in through Mini. There's no flashbang. There's no utility to really harass the top hut player. And Big is having a nice, easy time of things.
Quito just waiting as well to look down on anyone who dare walk through that door. Still on the AK. So giving up on the shotgun for now.
All they've won was the Tech 9 round, busting into the upper bomb site at a timing, finding some fortunate kills as they turn in. And once again, all they can do is wait for a mistake. And that mistake has not yet come in any of the rounds. Quito's going to slide back, and here maybe is an opportunity for DDT to get 1, and indeed he will. 2v4 now. 30 seconds left on the clock. And the bomb is all the way outside, so I think this round is going to end up just being a save for 9Z. Room for big. So 9Z is going to get in here and be like, it's free. No one's even checking.
And now they know. The answer is Searson goes below instead.
You take this ramp room and you're like, that's great, that's awesome, but what do we do from here? And this is the only flashbang left. Even if they go to the lower bomb site, there's no smoke for the window, there's no smoke for the doors, there's no smoke for Toxic. There's nothing. I think 9Z is going to be like, what are we supposed to do?
What an interesting setup as well from Big.
Are they just
give them that? Crimbo's got Max. That's at the hut. That was just a check to upstairs.
This is going to sound so stupid, but I think you have to save.
17 seconds. I think they're going to.
Nothing has happened in this round.
That's actually wild. We just got the first kill, what, at 25 seconds left? And even if, you know, you want to go downstairs, like you say, you're cut off, even if you wrap around, you still have Crimbo there. You still have rifles that are at the ready. Tapson's even searching for the save outside.
Yeah, that's the...
Crimbo's op gets deep this time at the box. Chance for a lineup smoke down though because they had to extinguish a Molotov that was thrown early. They're not ready for Tapson. He's got the off angle. He's able to get one before being dropped. Crimbo does the same. So 2-2 trades, but the secondary op, Searson, oh, they're close. They're lined up. He nearly gets both. He clips Buddha as he goes through NQZ to do so, and he makes no mistake on the repeat either. Buddha gone. It's all on DGT.
Yeah, Big is just reading them like a coloring book. This is unbelievable. Two players positioned in ramp room on the initial defense. Searson in support. They've just been shut down entirely. Big is just dominating. I wish I had something positive to say for 9Z at the moment.
It's tough. Tech 9 round, the only thing they got, and that was due to the fact that they were still saving other weapons, trying to build up the economy as well, you could argue, because the shotgun rather than a rifle in that situation. DGT needs to die, really.
Yeah, he needs the money. You need the utility. And you need to start taking some weapons away from Big. If you want to get back into this game, that reset is the biggest thing you have going for you, but there's so much money on everyone from Big. He's going to try and find at least one here in ramp room, but Big realizes with the bomb down, he's going to come in this direction. All three players.
His AWP back over to the turnpike position to try and spot anyone rotating into ramp, and that's where they are trying to go with the Molotov. He's ready. Molotov to him this time. I think he might even, oh, the flash changes. I thought he was just going to go forward. I could see him just going battle op in that situation.
All right, 5-on-4. Searson going to have the deep angle, see if anyone swings in towards ramp room. They all avoid his gaze, but down low, you have Crimbo over towards control side. You've got Tapson on the flank. You've got Keto behind the bomb site. They're both just going to challenge. They're not even going to wait for 9Z to start pushing forward and spring any kind of a trap. They're just going to heads-up duel and win them both. 9Z is so flat right now.
About to get flattened in this round, too. Good shot, DGT finally getting one going for a shot to Sin, but look at Crimbo's position. He switched over to the M4 as well.
He's got a kill. They should know he's down here still, and that's the main problem. They don't even have to contend with him because Keto's taking everyone out. There's the push from Crimbo. He got bored. And I'm just going to go for it one more time. This time, it's DJT for the quick headshot. This might be one of the few, maybe like the first time actually, that 9Z's had a man advantage.
Big miss smoke. They're going to double through it. Good find. DJT, Max, and Buddha. Now they're going, and has to say Big maybe just letting off the brakes a little bit, pressing the gas too firmly because a little bit zealous, I think, to push through with that much commitment in this round.
I think you're trying to take charge of like the mental. You're trying to take advantage of the mental state of 9Z, which you have to think is a lack of focus due to just getting battered over and over again. Maybe they're missing a detail. Maybe they just kind of slip their gaze away from watching for that push. So I think Big's trying to capitalize on that, and obviously doesn't work. Searson, a chance for a 1v3. If he pushes door, he's dead.
Oh, he liked David. Doesn't matter. David's going to put him down third round.
Big challenging at range, trying to cross with no utility. They have forced NQZ into a shy position. Doesn't want to take that refight. Ooh, the leg was spotted. The leg was spotted, and the P250 is perfect from Searson.
Kiddo realizes there's a push. Oh no, the aim is everywhere. Max is going to get that one. Barely took any damage despite that there was, what, 10 shots fired from that Glock? Sin, still at the door, though, is able to shut down. Squeaky, and goes further than that. P250 Buddha gone. And it is still the two-man advantage now as a result of those two frags for Big. Just NQZ and DGT left in this one.
Look at the position he's in. Look at the task he's got. He's got to guess which side the attack is going to come from first, and he's got the first contact he makes has to be like a one-bullet headshot so that he can turn and adjust for the rest of the attack.
Oh, he got that.
Oh, he's got it.
He's going to turn. Needs to get the rest of the attack. He does. Doubled up, so he's given his teammate a chance. DGT Found Tabson pushing through, and that started it all. DGT is going to go to the same position up above. Bomb's going to be planted. It's on the far side of the silos, however, so he won't have vision of it. And he won't have vision of Crimbo retreating as well. He gets shot out from Squeaky. That's going to give them the information. He drops down immediately as a result, and Crimbo backs further away. They just want to play the time. Don't give him any chance at these headshots. Taps it. And he knows that there's got to be a peek from Hut. The second player has to have gone in there. Couldn't have gone back that far after the bomb plant. He goes for Crimbo, sees the shoulder, but he's baited, and he's getting pulled further and further, and you're absolutely right. Without a kit, he's too far removed. He might just go all the way through and back towards spawn on this one. The round over. It's going to be big on 13-3. Good shots. Not enough. Crimbo even gets the final kill.
I love it. That's a great 2v1 from Big. They don't even give him a pick in towards the door. Burning in the Molotov as well. Got to back away from heavy utility. And 9Z really emphasized putting a stop to any fast upper play that they've encountered in the previous 2 rounds.
Sin in. Inside of the smoke as well. He's got an angle. Oh, he's missed it though with a flash coming through. He couldn't get that headshot. Buddha gets him get away because he was a bit, I think, timid in that situation.
Yeah.
He didn't want to walk out and catch a bullet.
Timid, and he's spent the last 18 rounds being put in his place by Big, so understandably a little bit shy to take that fight, a little bit scared. Max outside, and he's actually even worried about someone lurking in towards the Big garage.
Check again from Max to see if anyone's there. Spots it this time. Not going to challenge it. Just repositions with the information. Problem is he gives up more map. And okay, DGT comes over to help support that. I was going to say they get closer to Secret without much challenge. They're scared to make mistakes, I think, right now, 9Z. They're backed off so much. They will cross over. Searson a bit slow to react on that one, but he knows one's over toward Big Garage now, at least. They don't want to get themselves caught in this situation, and Searson reads what Max was up to, and they go down a man.
I think a little bit of a defensive setup mistake from 9Z. They have the AWP at the back of Ramp Room that is just now starting to shift away, but they also had an M4 there with them. That's a lot of resources over on Ramp Room, especially when you have the deep angle of the AWP. Those are resources they could have used outside, could have used towards upper, but 2 quick kills. Add a third, Buddha on top of the hut, and David pounces.
Searson back out. They've made this close. Searson, no, he's pulled it back. Buddha falls right into it. Time's done. But
Once again.
Got a shot at DGT, transfers. They pull it back somewhat, but Sin is there to cancel that out. And he's going to go right forward as well toward main entry. He gets 2. Max and David both down to the headshots of the P250 and QZ. He's caught with a nade, trying to transfer his weapon, and Sin's going to close it all. Inside the smoke, he commits a lean on it, given that they've played so many matches now with it, potentially with the stand-in. That's a lot of the reasoning behind it. But 9Z, no stranger to this map, so this is a chance still for them to get back into it, not with shots like that from Tabson. Head removed from Max, who just can't get it going. He's the one that's trying to be aggressive. He's getting in positions where there is potential, but then he's just getting dropped. DGT the same fate. David will take out Tabson, who tries to switch guns, but that just sends a warning to Sin, who hits a headshot onto him as well. A lot of headshots coming out right now in these pistol rounds.
Sin's been great to just step into this team when they needed him and actually perform at a high level. Searson's got information on one player. He's controlling this for his team. He's telling them, everyone chill, everyone wait. I'm in a great position, and as they come through the smoke, Searson's got that ease and can get another tag on the cross, but this time he peeks it a little bit late. Was looking for aggression that didn't come.
No. Back off after putting a bit of aggression into mid. Shooting nades across the map now. New meta. This one's for you, Max. Really bit of utility deployed at Catwalk. The Molotov you saw was by the T's, though, because they want to get toward the stairs at the very least, and it's DGT that's going to reposition off this. Has to get back toward the ramp, so he's not caught out. Down below at CT, he's actually relevant and viable to deny this take. Again, Catwalk for Big. But not committed just yet. In fact, going back. And this could be on the fact that there's been no activity over toward B. They have left Crimbo there. He's not close enough to get a ton of information based on audio cues, but he hasn't seen anything going on in the tunnels either. No utility or anything deployed. That nade's well timed.
That's a good piece of defensive utility for Max as well to stall out any kind of mid to B at that point. So Big just coming back to Catwalk, perhaps to just reestablish some presence, maybe a little bit of utility to make the defense honest, but they still have that option of falling back. They have the timing on the mid smoke. 22 seconds. Keto's gonna drop down in CT spawn, try and help reverse clear things, and he's spotted a player at box, but the time is an issue.
Max is in trouble. Max is in trouble. He still manages one. That'll help because Buddha falls inside the window. You're right, 10 seconds. He has so much to do in this 10 seconds, though, but the bomb's still outside. They didn't pick it up until now. There's no chance to plant. It's over. 9Z's gonna win out the round just by surviving.
I think Searson just kind of lost himself and forgot that he had the bomb. He was still watching for the push of that smoke. Maybe he's not the usual bomb carrier with that AWP often.
David shot.
Oh my lord.
Got Kiddo down. Max. Damage in, couldn't get it, he falls off. DGT's there, tries to go anti-flash on that, that's a straight peek. Needed to be ready for the engagement instead, and NQZ, though, does at least get Searson, so Crimbo left to a 1-on-3. 9Z can still hold this round.
And this time it feels like there was a cool plan behind the aggression. You had two players fighting on catwalk, you had an AWP deep to help protect as well. That's a tough one to give up. Crimbo now in a 1v2. He had the 1v3 earlier just 2 rounds ago. Now a little bit easier, a minute to work with. He's got the bomb in hand as well. And 9Z players are going to coordinate, get close together, a crossfire in middle to be able to react and respond to each other's contact.
Opens it up, good find. David snuck back out. I was going to say he could run that to tunnels. David had to respond. So they cut off the bomb with a 2.
Support for the 2B defenders, Buddha and Max. And they've got no utility. And the AWP is down.
Searson, Crimbo. Kills coming in, and B site wide open. This will be a save from 9Z. 26 seconds left on the clock, so a 4th for Big. Get back into this game a little bit after conceding 5, actually all 6 rounds in a row. So,
ooh, this is huge.
In a while,
David,
right.
oh, he needed that second kill. That would have been massive to take some guns away. Now, not live in the series, and Big trying to qualify for the Legend stage off a victory here on Dust 2.
Kiddo, long, huge from him to take down 3. Cut out NQZ, re-peeking it as well, and Buddha and Max with rifles, but no chance in this one, removed from the A site already.
Well, that's flat, and that's a change of pace. Big take that a lot quicker, I think, than 9Z expected, and what they've experienced so far in this game. A disgusting sequence from Kito. Triple kill, and the round is done. 9Z haven't even been able to fight, really, in the last 2 rounds, so this is a little bit of a bummer. They finally get guns back in their hands, and it's just demolished. No chance.
No, absolutely not. This is the Bigs turned this around. I mean, it looked so solid for a while, but the biggest aspect of that was the economy, and it's not a problem anymore. Big know they can be aggressive. They know they can afford to take these duels. Max will get one more, but he's locked inside of the cubby. The one saving grace is that Buddha's able to come out, but he can't save. He can only trade, and it's just he remaining, and they know where he is, so they want to get this gun down as well, and they will.
Okay.
But it's kind of, I need to remember the numbers first next time, so I'll go back to studying for that one. Searson, good opener again. That AWP continues to menace 9Z at mid. This time it's Catwalk.
And he's done that. He's done that little boost up and peek from behind the boxes towards Catwalk like 3 or 4 times throughout this half, and I think it's finally rewarded. That's the first time we've seen the kill from it. But
it's kind of become a default, right? Like you peek through middle, you need the boost from Suicide to do it. So if you've got a booster there and you don't see anyone, you might as well go, all right, let's just check Cat while we're here.
Yeah,
the timing is usually about there anyway, unless they get the boost from boxes out of CT. You're probably going to spot them at around the same time.
Team Molotov. Kito's confident it's not going to spread, but he's forced into a fight because of it. A fight that he wins, and the follow-up. Such precision.
Just Buddha and Max then to close out the half. Or try and get another at least for 9Z. 8-6 currently.
Oh my lord, Kito's just flexing on him at this point.
Haven't won a pistol yet in this series either. They're going to need one in the next. Kito is flexing, but Buddha goes aggressive. Crimbo's going to shut him down. 12 kill for him. Everybody's tightly grouped for kills. 12 the highest, 10 the lowest on Big. So everyone getting shots and contributions in this. All onto Max, AWP, and a 1-on-5. So we know the situation, or at least the score line of how this went. We may not know the situation of how, because he might get 1 kill as he finds Kito peeking, but that gives away exactly where he is. And there is a player waiting in mid. Searson with an angle, and he is. They're going to be in a great position.
Well, let's see if they can do a mirror, a deja vu from yesterday. It was 6 in a row for 9Z, just like Greyhound had, and then 6 straight for Big. So they can actually just run this all the way back and take the map immediately. CT side pistol. All 5 players for 9Z in upper dark, and they're going to execute, but there's going to be 3 defenders here. Crimbo's just rotating over. This is going to be a staunch defense.
Staunch Launching stout. But Haas and Steamy with the flames going down to the back of the site. That forces Kiddo forward. He's taken out Crimbo. Manages one, but Bull's also it's Sin that needs to get back into the equation. He's good for it. That'll allow the aggro.
Probably going to want to use one perhaps to clear catwalk. Max just trying to bait out a shot with the barrel showing Crimbo's close up. He never expected it. Now going to get aggressive, and QZ's ready. But they've taken so much utility damage. The nades rain in, force everyone back, and force that to be a very painful piece of map to take.
Chance in this now. Kiddo falling down. They have the man advantage. MQC's low, but he's got the AWP, the 2 kills that have given them the chance in this, and he could easily find more. DGT. Gonna be the one man not in the equation yet. Rotating back over from underpass, the tunnels rather, as he's hoping to cut off rotation. Smoke down, this will allow the plant. They have 1A in full. Searson actually got by. DGT's got to be hearing this. He's got to at least be calling that they're going to be a save as he's got him going both directions. So now they'll go on the hunts, and he turns back. Here's Sin. Can't get the shot off. He's actually come out way worse for wear against the MP9. So he actually wants his teammates maybe to get towards Cat and get him out of there. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's like he turned around. He's like, where are you guys at? I need some help. He's like, please, somebody show up. Absolutely battered. 10 too far. Flashbang in. Oh, it doesn't work the way he would have liked. He's legged. Perfect for Buddha to follow it up. Do they want to press the advantage? No. Molotov comes in time, and Buddha realizes his teammate is dinked and he couldn't follow him up with any kind of aggression. Content with the 5-on-4, but they've lost track in middle.
Yeah, they have. Tabson is going to completely punish them at this point because they're over toward the B tunnels. He's getting closer toward long. And the problem with this, with no one playing long, he may have to investigate that and take too long, not to overuse the word, but to get back time-wise over toward B, because that's where the attack's going down. He's on the move now, and they've managed to at least thwart that position. So they are stuck in the tunnels, which means he is perfectly positioned to take out Max, and that drops the bomb. He's just got a shooting gallery. Tabson for all 3. Flashes went through the skylights, but they can't attack on it if they don't have the close angle covered off first.
It feels like they want to attack here, but I don't think they have enough people. I don't think they have enough forces. And QZ going to try and pick off in the middle, but he just gets smoked off. He saw the player cross, though, so he feels safe.
I don't know if he saw, but he definitely heard.
He's calling 2 players at the B bomb site. He's calling everyone back to go A because he has the information. Oh, and now this position. He's taking a big risk that no one's going to peek behind him, but he can cut off rotations, and Big will have no idea.
Tabson just missed the chance to spot the man inside the smoke, but he's going to walk directly to NQZ, and now they realize why they've been figured out, why they've been found. But they have not found Crimbo. The only player on the
only
east side.
2 people here, though.
2 people, and they're going quickly, which means he has a chance to spray them both down. They spread out enough. That's key. I know it seems you don't want to bait your teammate, you want to trade, but if you're too close together, you also walk into the crosshairs. So by spreading that one out, they'll get the kill required.
Gonna be aggressive, he spots one, blinded, almost gets it blind, and very narrowly gets behind the blue bin.
How did he get alive with that much HP? He knows the Molotov's coming, the incendiary, immediately smokes it out. They put a second one in that allows him to cross, because his was going to have a gap based on how it had to plume on top of the flames, and Tabson, desperate to try and do damage. David's gonna wait this. He wants them to think he's gone, but he isn't. Okay, now he's sneaking out. He's gonna go before that smoke does completely dissipate, and he loses his chance. Gray screen! Oh, not only does he get away, he gives them a nice parting gift as he does so.
Yeah, Crimbo never expected that. Not in a million years was he going to be ready for that fight. Disgusting shot from David. Sin behind the smoke. MP9 in hand. 9Z starting to find some solid openings. Starting to have advantageous situations. And Tabson's going to bide his time and wait for his moment. He'll freeze here.
Shot out, David. Able to win that one as they try and take back territory after that opening kill on Crimbo. And David says, I'm not done there. I'll go back around. But it is an AWP.
It's okay. It's low information. It's low health and it's information gained.
Sin is the last line of defense, really. I know, yes, there's other men alive, but he'll give up to a multiple one-on-one situation, and they've spotted him. They're able to shoulder bait it, but that's when Kiddo comes out. Now it falls apart. Look at the HP. NQZ, MP9, and the bomb's flung forward. Good kill. Holds his nerve up close, and they have cleared B from reverse side of tunnels, but Searson, oh, he just missed the chance.
Don't you dare.
Out the, he fires as well as he spots his feet, but inside the sight, he might be all right. The nade's gonna go deep. No, it's not, it caught him. Bomb was down though. So it's an AK switched over for Searson to try and find exactly where DGT is, and he's holding the close position. He wants to go immediately on the attack, but this can be checked. If he swings in, shoulder peeks it, not considering the tunnels, doesn't even matter. DGT of this game. Shots out, DGT, 3 at long. So they're putting a lot of aggression. Missed Molotov to quite get through the door all the way. So DGT knows it and tries to re-peek behind it in case they wanted to get aggressive, in case they wanted to get closer as a result, and they did, but he couldn't see that. So a change of play entirely from Big to try and shut down this long position.
A little bit of a gap in that smoke. He can peer underneath DJT, but no one is aggressing to cross over, so he can also call that out. Nobody shifted over to the left side of doors. Crimbo's got the timing. Searson's got the scout. Oh, and he takes some damage, but he returns it in kind.
No,
Tags DJT, yeah, and backing away now from the fight. But they've got to make a decision. That's an MP9 and a scout to defend the A bomb site.
Tabson and Buddha are pretty intertwined right now at middle, and David and Crimbo coming from Cat, if he wanted to, he could get all the way out and give Buddha a real scare. They've even brought Sin out of B on this. Crimbo really wants this fight.
That's a dangerous peek for Searson. They almost were able to double peek it. Gonna move up long. Do they realize they're that close? Now they do. Smoke wall being set up. Keto just trying to spam through it along the wall. He comes right through.
DGT, good response though immediately. 25 HP for him. David,
no way.
He didn't hit it. Tabson turns to put him down. That's massive because now they're in trouble with time. They have to get the kill, so they push the smoke. It's DGT to do so, but Crimbo got the fight he was waiting for all along with the MP9. And QZ tagged as well. They might be out of time. They might be. Molotov's on top of the site. I don't think they can. Oh, it didn't spread.
Oh, my lord.
And QZ might opens the catwalk, but they don't peek on it because they think they've done enough. They have not.
That's a colon clencher plant.
AWP back into position. DGT peeks, finds the first, goes down, but he's got the information. Doesn't matter. Sin hits the shot. It's 14 for Big.
Holy
when all
hell.
else fails, I mean, they haven't hit them with this yet. Molotov's down. Gonna do damage. They extinguish it, and already the pre-fire comes in. Searson with a shot. He's removed. He's removed, but Keto's still on the window, and they haven't cleared to closet. Bomb's gonna get flung forward. They're committed now, and they might have just committed their fate in this series by doing so because they have nowhere else to go. Rotations come around, all on Buddha. 1-on-3, flashing himself out of the smoke. Back turn, but Sin, oh, that is so clever. He goes up and over. You wanna find me? No chance. I'll play the same game, but Crimbo did not expect him to get through the doors as a result of that. He has to watch for a window behind him. This is such a tough position to be in. And it's not going to be a peek clean. It's going to be Sin instead. It's map and series point for Big. Flashes, smokes. Searson forced off the angle. That gets an entry at least into position for 9Z.
One smoke to work with.
Tech 9 for David. Double scout. Double scout. They are just looking to do as much damage as possible and let it add up over time if they can be hectic in their take.
I don't even know what you're supposed to, I don't even know how you're supposed to actually move up long. That's the only utility they have. They have 4 players here.
This smoke, they have to get one of the, I was going to say scout in toward pit, but damage onto Searson. This is how they do it. If they can push Searson off the angle, they have a chance at it.
And Max just found Tabson in middle of catwalk. That's a peek that, well, he probably wants to have that one back. 5-on-4. Max, back away. You're in danger from catwalk. And with that kill, it forces Searson off the angle. Not just the tag, but the fact that catwalk's exposed. Another one for Max.
Oh my. That's how you get long, but they've got Crimbo still to contend with.
Prayers in the crowd.
DGT has the AK. Buddha with the Galil. I mentioned that because this M4 getting closer is going to be more and more of a problem. They're rotating off of it. They're not sure as to what's going on at middle because of all those kills from Max. So they have to concede a little bit of position, a little bit of ground, and down goes Crimbo. Sin, the next one in line, but they've already crossed it over. Bombs on the platform.
Look at Keto. Keto's an X factor. He can come in from long.
Molotov thrown up, bombs already planted, Keto's caught, DJT goes back, and Sin's out of there. This one's not done yet, 15-13. Now Incendiary somehow gets the kill and gets away. David couldn't capitalize fast enough. They try and push from the tunnels to capitalize, but it doesn't pay off. David is aware. And just like that, 3 down already for the price of only 1 in return. It's 9Z in control of the round.
What a good job from 9Z to manage that. That could have been chaotic. That could have pulled so much attention away towards stairs. That crunch could have been deadly. However, it's Tabson here at the A bomb site. Tabson with the chance to ruin the dreams. He's gonna peek this for sure. They're lined up. They're lined up, but Max again.
Wow, I was gonna say easy 1 kill at least. It's all on Searson and a scout. This one's got overtime written all over it. 9Z gonna force out as they do hit the shot onto Searson, put him down to 29. They'll finish the job, but David, his
Op shot, and QZ returns the favor from the first half. Tags Sin on the cross and softens him up for the rest of the round, but they've got to deal with an aggressive Searson. A very risky angle.
He's been aggressive in a number of occasions. We're seeing more and more oppers utilize this mid situation of the change of not being able to be seen as easily from spawn. Doesn't have much support this time though. No one even on catwalk. to be able to help him out of this position. You could maybe expect a flash at best to be thrown by Keto, but he's already tagged as well, down to 30. Searson still manages one, and they don't want to challenge it now. Low HP. He's locked in, extinguishes it, bomb down behind him though, and they know it. He turned around, he saw it, so they'll see it on the radar if nothing else. And it is going to be Buddha wanting more on this, but 13 and Searson switching over to the AK. Meanwhile at long, 1 for 1, DGT goes down. This kill could confirm the round if they get a 2-man advantage.
There's so much smoke down that nobody can find Searson. He's buying so much time. Oh, missed the opportunity, missed the low HP player. It's Keto and Sin who were tagged earlier in the round. A 3-on-3.
That's a huge kill from Buddha.
Yeah, it's massive. What a big save. They've switched into a double up though on this T side. Buddha with low HP, but NQZ already has his out middle.
Push. A push into tunnels. Sin's going to go 30 HP. Buddha's there. AWP can't hit it. Max is close, but not close enough. If he swings too wide, the second off is ready. That worked out perfectly. Hook, line, and sinker for Big on the baits. And it's NQZ caught out as Sin got back off.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, we got a mid pick, and now we know Keto, just peeked up middle. Let's take the B bomb site. It's free. It's open. And Big will go for this retake because it's overtime. I thought that was Searson for a second. That really worried me. Okay, now they're definitely going 4-on-3. Bomb will be planted, but these retakes are tough. There's a smoke on Buddha, a Molotov on David. They have plenty of utility to block off choke points.
Max needs to swing. He knows the nade's close. He's going to get the low HP of Searson and remove it. They'll be more cognizant of window, and Crimbo will watch that while he gets his teammates closer to him. No one going from tunnels. Molotov, therefore, is significant. It's going to buy more time. This is going to be extremely difficult.
It's got to be clinical.
Crimbo with the smoke to cover off the mouth of the tunnel, so now it doesn't even matter that no one's coming that direction. He just wants to make sure the T's aren't, but that tells Buddha, if they're smoking it, we don't have to. We just have to watch the front of the site. They forgot about window in doing so. Tapson comes through, Crimbo as well. Suddenly it's all on Buddha. He's low enough on the HP, but do they have the time? It's going to be so tight. I'm not convinced they have it even with the kit. I think this is going to go. Oh!
Classic. Searson with a chance. Quick cross from David. Back up to catwalk we go. Max spots one dropping. Molotov to cut off any kind of a rotation back. He's got a player out in the open. Max again with the impact. Max again giving his team the opportunity to move forward.
Man, second half of this game has been all Max, up to 26 kills now. Buddha gone, Keto, Sin converging on that one together through the doors. AWP get the final shot on it. Reverse side boost. Oh, Max. He's going to cut this off. They're looking toward the site itself. Good shot from Searson. Great reactions. Max couldn't get it done in time. That's going to allow him now to work up toward the bomb. It got planted, though. So there is still a chance in this, but my God, Keto is on the flank. A double off setup that is picking them apart. David's not ready for 2. Not ready for Sin. And it's 17 now for Big.
Oh, what a play. Thing at a team that came all the way back and might just falter in overtime.
Big push from DGT. Oh, he's not going to get it done. They've tried that multiple occasions on their CT side when we were in regulation. Taps him with the first in potentially the last round. Keto's going to transfer, make sure that no one can come out from catwalk and try and redeem or rectify that situation. And NQZ had smoke still obscuring his view of that, so did not get the information or a chance to fire at him. Double flash long. David, very close, not going to be affected by either of those. So no reaction in the utility deployed. If someone were caught and blinded, they might have thought maybe I needed to get a smoke out, maybe I need to protect my position. David doesn't have to. NQZ is well aware of Crimbo's spot. Smoke onto the corner, though he's not going to see through. David is going to get the advantage. But too many men to take him, and he gets dropped. Keto catches out Max.
Keto's been huge for Big in this game.
This kills everything. NQZ needs to stay alive. He misses the first shot. Somehow they don't capitalize. Somehow he still has a chance to fire, but taps in the trade, and it's all on to Buddha. He's got the AUG, but he's not ready for the position. Still manages somehow to snap and respond, and a 1-on-2 ensues, and he's on 46 HP. And what could be the last round in this series before Big move on to the legend stage? This is the shot on the cross. Second one as well, a bit slow, and now they know exactly where he is and how to position themselves. This just got a lot harder for Buddha, and they get shut